Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, sure. Let's get 4 Wind Fury minions, see if we can deal with this. This is ridiculous. This is so absurd.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
Yeah, I think this might be the most fun deck I've played yet in Rise of Shadows. I absolutely love it. And beyond that, I think it's pretty good. It took me a little while to get the hang of this deck, but once it got moving, we won a lot of games right in a row with some absolutely ridiculous Khadgar plays and just big minions. Power of Creation actually felt pretty good. And I think this deck has a chance to succeed as a new summoner mage style. It's not really a control deck. It's really more of kind of a mid-range. It almost feels like a spiteful summoner deck in some ways. But there are big plays possible with things like Conjurer's Calling, Mountain Giants, Jan'alai, Power Creation, Khadgar. It's a cool combination. Now, that said, I'm sure you want to see this deck in action, so if you want to skip right to the gameplay, you can hit the link in the description to help you get there. Otherwise, we're going to head back in time a little bit here where we created this deck on Hearthstone to see just exactly how this deck experiment came together. So now let's do a Summoner Mage. Summoner Mage, which means we're going to look for Khadgar here. He's in the Rise of Shadows cards. Khadgar. Our big boy Khadgar here. Cards that summon minions summon twice as many. So the question we're going to have to go here with Khadgar is that like a big summoner mage? Is that like a tempo summoner mage? Like, let's look at the summon cards, right? And then we'll go from there because I don't know exactly what we're going to be dealing with here. So new cards, for instance, Conjurer's Calling is one synergy card for Khadgar, right? You destroy one of your minions, and then you get 2 new ones to replace it. So Khadgar would give you 4 new minions of the same cost to replace it. That's kind of cool. We're gonna do Tempo Mage too. Don't worry. Like we're not doing one of each. We're gonna do a ton of decks today and tomorrow. Like we'll get there, right? I have a short stream tonight a little bit, so we won't get a ton done, but we'll get a few. Definitely not Mad Summoner. I mean, Death Rattles are cool. I don't know that any of these make a lot of sense. I don't think I want to go Exotic Mount Seller. I mean, theoretically it fits, but I don't want to go Big Bag Arc. I think these are all a little bit too slow. I actually think Power of Creation might be too slow too, but I'm tossing it in there for now.
Keep up the good work.
For now. Hey, Rabbit Demon, dude, thanks for the 134 bits, man. That's awfully nice. It's awfully cool. I like that. Could do that Donkatsu, but I don't want to try to meme too hard yet. I'm still thinking about still thinking about mostly trying to make decks really good right now, not as meme-ish. Not as memey. The reveal stream was crazy. I honestly didn't get to watch it, man. I was just slapping cards into my review and reviewing the whole time. I did not see but like 5 seconds of it. It just, thankfully they were posting the new cards on the Hearthstone site like really quickly, so it was not hard to keep up. So what do you guys think? I feel like this is sort of more of a mid-rangey package. It's not really a control deck. It's not really an aggro deck either. It feels a bit like a mid-range package, but I mean, the question is, right, is there enough upside on Khadgar here? He's a one of legendary.
You have in your hand.
How can you tell, Tentacle? You can hover over your deck. It's the real answer, but I have a feeling there's a joke coming. Fell asleep watching the reveal, wish I was joking. So it really was a resident sleeper this time, huh? Presumably Splitting Image would proc off Khadgar. Yeah, it's a summon, so.
I counted.
Nice. Wow. Both accounts firing together there. I love it, Tentacle. Thank you for the 200 bits, man. So the question is, right, is Khadgar going to be worth it for like 2 mana minions? I don't think so, because he's a one-of. You're not always going to have Khadgar, right?
Thanks, Regis. I am gonna have to go though, but have a good one. Sorry, I haven't been in your streams as often as usual. Life can get crazy, lol.
Hey, Jay Gomez, thanks, man, for the 130 bits. That's totally fine, man. You do you. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, that was a joke referring to the stream. Oh, I didn't watch it. I don't know. I didn't see the stream. I missed it. All right. Like I said, I didn't get to watch much. So what I'm getting at is basically, I don't think these are worth it. I don't think like 2 cost minions make it worth it for Khadgar, because this is more of like a big for this to make a lot of sense, you have to make a big play because he's a one-of. You're not going to have this consistently. So I don't think this is the way to go. I think bigger stuff, Jan'alai, Astromancer, maybe Power of Creation is a better way to go. So maybe this does shift a little bit more towards late game because these just don't seem good enough. Now, like you guys said, let's fix our Jan'alai problem first. We're going to have a Jan'alai problem if we don't add some Daring Fire Eaters and maybe even Spirit of the Dragonhawk here to keep us in the game here early, because if we are going to run sort of a control summon deck, that's the sort of thing that might work nicely. This should not be here.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
I don't know though. I mean, and then like Pyromaniac's a cool package to go with that. Certainly, a lot of token cards out there that could work nicely with. Okay. We have Astromancer, which is, a hand-sized card. So either drawing a lot of cards or generating a lot of cards would make sense, because Astromancers definitely make sense with Khadgar. Like, that's the right sort of minion that you want. Presumably, we'd also want some AoE removal in this deck. If we're making it more of a control... It's almost a bit like, we've seen this kind of mage in the past where... we've seen this kind of mage in the past, so... Where you can still summon big things despite being more of a defensive deck,
Boys,
Mages have played like that. Chewy C, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. And Tentacle, thanks for gifting the sub to Tentacle. Appreciate it, dude. Put the new Raven in. Yeah, that would be a fine control card for sure. I think that would fit the deck rather nicely. The question is Conjurer's Calling even worth it right now, guys? I'm not sure about that at the moment. And I think Vargoth could make sense in this deck with big spells, although currently we don't actually have any that Blizzard, I guess, right now. So, well, actually, Conjurer's Calling is sort of maybe good with Vargoth, but not always, because it can hit your Khadgar. I'll have to think about the Vargoth. I don't know. We'll see. Any other, like, egg-style cards that I could use with Conjurer's Calling to really make it feel worth it, right? Are there any big death rattles where I'm happy to get my minion destroyed and then get a death rattle on the other side of that, right? Calicos actually could fit into this style of deck. Just a big late-game legendary sort of thing. Also works nicely. Actually, yes. Vargoth works insanely well with Power of Creation. I don't know why I'm... Well, no, that's, again, too expensive a little bit. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. He may not make the cut. Right now, this deck just feels kind of aimless to me. I don't really know that I feel like we're in a great spot. I don't think I have a hand package right now. I think I need more card draw or card generation, right? Like, Book of Specters, we do have quite a few spells, so I'm worried that that's not going to be right. I'm worried Book of Specters is not good for us. I need cards because of Astromancer. Hunter deck, please. We're in the middle of this one right now, man. Guys, we're going to do my decks today, unfortunately. I know you guys have a lot of cool ideas. I'm excited to see them all, too. But for now, we're going to build... help me build these decks, I guess. Help me make these decks cool. We'll have a lot of time to look at all your decks some point down the road. But for tonight and tomorrow, I want to try to build some of my own. And I know a lot of people, particularly like gimmicky decks, like OTKs and cool, crazy effects right now, like really creative things are awesome. Those are always exciting. But I'm trying to find fun decks still, thematic decks that support legendaries that might end up being like real high tier decks. Now, I'm not feeling confident about this right now because it looks very it doesn't feel good yet to me, right? This feels kind of just out there at the moment. And I'm curious how we can fix that. You either go book and minions or go spells. Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, right? Like, do we need to make it more of a sort of tempo-y deck with a lot of minions and then cut these spells, More of a tempo-y deck. I mean, Vargoth gets worse, right? I mean, Power of Creation is probably still okay because it's just one spell that really synergizes with Khadgar, right? But it's like, we're kind of leashing Khadgar to Astromancer right now, and I don't know that that's worth it, right? That seems a little iffy. Like, we're leashing Khadgar so hard into Astromancer right now. just to like get an extra 8-drop sometimes or something. And it's weird because Khadgar doesn't even actually synergize that well with Astromancer, because you play your Khadgar, you're removing a card from your well, Caligos is a leftover, yes. You're removing a card from your Astromancer. So Khadgar Astromancer is like kind of the opposite of what you're looking for in a weird way, right? But we could go like full on minion. And I want to test Conjurer's Calling too, though. See, that's another challenge. But I don't know if there's a good egg. Is there a good egg style card? I guess the best is the 6-mana 2/2, right? Mechanical Whelp is probably your best Conjurer's Calling card. But does that happen too late in the game, right? Does that happen? Like, is this this is a 9-mana play, and you can't even play Khadgar along with it. So it's like, I don't know. Voodoo Doll? Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Voodoo Doll is interesting. We do have a ping synergy deck here in a way. It is sort of an egg card. Not really the sort I'm looking for necessarily, but I mean, theoretically it fits. I don't hate the idea. But most of the good eggs are gone. Most of the good eggs are gone. 2 8-drops is way better than 1 9-drop. I guess that's true if we're playing on exactly 10 cards. Oh, this feels like an arena deck right now or something to me, guys. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, let's take a look at what good death rattle minions are. Let's be conscious about how we do this, right? Swamp Dragon Egg's not tempo oriented enough. Serenite Taskmaster, you could load up your opponent's board with stuff. That's a neat idea. I mean, card draw cards are fine, probably, right? If you want to conjure those, you get a few 2-drops, you get a card, and sort of thing. Voodoo Doll theoretically makes sense. Apple Bomb, kind of. Mechanical Whelp makes a ton of sense. Like, that one's actually really good. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, even Janeli's good, and Astromancer's not terrible necessarily. I think it's fine. The question is, can we really run a hand-style deck like this? I don't feel like I have enough cards. My curve is all wonky. I need more card generation without... I need like these cards here to generate stuff without losing too much tempo. Like, how do I get more? We can try Mountain Giants. It's a possibility. I don't know if we're going to get there fast enough. We have Aurigal too we can add if we got Aurigal. Archmage Aurigal's fine, probably. Oh, this still feels kind of wonky to me, guys. What about Astral Rift? What about Astral Rift? Like, do we want this? I just don't know if the upside here late is going to be... This is a bit like a Spiteful Summoner deck, actually, is what we're playing, if you think about it, guys. Like, minion tempo into big late-game summons, right? Big late-game plays. It actually feels a lot like a Spiteful Summoner deck, which isn't an inherently bad thing. It's not an inherently bad thing. Khadgar summons 2 mechanical dragons from Whelp. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's why we're running it. Like, that's perfect. That's the idea. 2 7/7s is really cool. Maybe you're explaining that to somebody else. I don't know. I don't want to do Splitting Image. We don't have Splitting Image now. I feel like that'd be too weird with Book of Specters. I think you're trying to do too much for this deck. That's what I keep saying too. Like, it feels like it's, I don't know, like it's not, it's just like all over the place, right? I don't know. It's like nothing is like really. Maybe I need Daring Friars because of Janeli. I don't need Thalnos, maybe. I need Aurigal Specters for Astromancer and maybe Mountain Giants. Yeah, the Mech Egg is Pally. That would be perfect if it wasn't a Paladin card. Yeah, I mean, Former Champ's a neat idea. This just feels so all over the place. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Conjurer's Calling, is it really worth it? I guess it is. I don't feel like I have enough on-curve plays. Like, you know what I'd really like to add right now? Firefly, Tar Creeper. That's what I want to add, right? Ziliax is definitely fine. Ziliax is good. We can add a Ziliax. It's always a good fit, right? So Ziliax we can do. This is interesting, though, like solving this one. I think this is kind of a fun solve on how to make Khadgar make sense. Empty and try again. I don't think that'd help. I think we'd end up in the same sort of spot. Aurigal's too much? I don't know about that. Is Spirit of the Dragonhawk too much? Yes, I think it is. I don't think we want that. We want more on curve plays. I want to play a bit more like a I want this to look more like a Spiteful Summoner deck. I want more on curve stuff. Like maybe just some Argent Squires, some 1-drops, right? Well, no, then that breaks your God, this is really hard, guys. I don't know. Maybe I do want Mountain Giants, by God. Maybe Mountain Giants are the answer. I mean, even Mountain Giant with Conjurer's Calling is not terrible, right? Because you're going to get another Giant. Like, you could trade in, destroy your Mountain Giant, and get 2 more Mountain Giants. That's not that bad. We could still run Missile Guy, too. I do like Missile Guy with... Meteorologist is not bad with Conjurer's Calling, right? But I feel like it's pretty bad otherwise. Does Kibler run this in his Handmage, like the old Handmage Kibler made? He does run Meteorologist, right? Like, it's good enough to be... It's good enough to get you there. I just have this huge mana curve gap right now. I don't know how to fix that. 4 mana. What's a good 4 mana fix? Keysmith is okay. Anomaly we don't need. Neutral 4-drops. Where are we at on neutral 4-drops? He cut Meteorologist. It's awful. Okay. It's my instinct, but I thought he ran it for a while. You know, you could just run Twilight Drakes. Twilight Drakes are good in hand decks. Okay. Yeah. I like this now. Twilight Drake not good with Conjurer's Calling, but good otherwise. The curve is feeling better. Other 4-drops? Anything in Rise that's good? Any other 1-drops too? Well, I don't need too many 1-drops because I want to be drawing cards a lot. Prince 4, Prince is rotating, so no Prince. These are decks for the new expansion, unfortunately. Hinch Clan Hogsteed. It is an early game minion. I think 1s might be more enticing for me right now, though. I actually like Faceless Rager a lot, but I need 4-drops, I think. We could run a tech card here. Vargoth, I mean, I don't want... I mean, it's not terrible necessarily, but probably not right for us yet. Hinge Clan Hag is maybe okay. Proud Defender, I guess. I don't know. I feel like those are not better than normal 4-drops, though. Life Drinker, probably not it. Anything else that adds cards to my hand? Anything that prevents me from losing resources? It's a 4-mana card to stay on curve. Do we really have to stay on curve? Are we that worried about it? What have you made it a dragon deck? Witch Doctor in plus other dragons. Witch Doctor. Fire Tree Witch Doctor? That's a priest card. Right? Isn't it? Or is that a... No, that's a neutral card, maybe. Is Fire Tree a neutral card? I don't even know. It is a neutral card, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do a dragon one later. Sun Fury's not a bad idea. With all these giants and stuff. I feel like I want a little bit more curve, though, don't I? Or do we just need something else? So let's just think about how this deck plays out, right? I have no 1-drops. I'm drawing a bunch of stuff on turn 2, turn 3. We're generating resources. Boom! We drop Twilight Drake Mountain Giant. Then what do we do on turn 5? We drop Twilight Drake Mountain Giant. Then 6, we Whelp. 7, we Astromancer or Jan'alai. 8, we Power of Creation. I like that. I mean, I think that has a loop that makes sense. Just keep hitting heavy with stuff. Overwhelm your opponent. How do you guys feel about the new Rager, Faceless Rager? I don't know, it might be hard to keep a minion on board. It's a challenge for it. Witchwood Piper? It's not the worst idea we've had. Had some bad ideas, but that ain't the worst. It is a 4-mana card. Gets me Daring Fire Eaters, I guess. We don't need Hoarders, plenty of draw already? You think so? I don't know if that's true, is it? Like, I feel like we're going to have trouble getting a full hand on turn 3 or 4.
Aha!
I feel like we might need Hoarders. I don't think we have that much card draw. I do like Faceless Rager a lot. Let's do it, guys. I've been talking about the card. I gave it 4 stars today. Let's go. It's good with Giants. It's good with Drake. It's 3 mana, but it plays like a 4-drop sometimes. It's bad with Daring Fire Eater. It's bad with no cards on board. But, I don't know. Is it worth trying? It's worth trying, I think. Honestly, even the 5-1 sometimes. Not the end of the world, right? 5-2 or something. It's bad on curve. It is. It is. But we're not worried too much about playing cards every turn, I guess, in the deck. It's more about the heavy-hitting mid-game turns, right? That puts us at 28 cards. I think I want like a 1-drop or a... I don't know. We have plenty of card draw, you guys are saying. I actually don't feel confident in that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I feel super confident in that. But I hope you're right. I'm worried that we're going to get behind and not be able to swing it back. Do we have any other hero power? We did have the spirits in there. Spirit of the Dragonhawk. That could make sense. Anything like Stargazer Luna just to add in an extra card. Safeguard's great with Khadgar. It's not bad. Were there any other Death Rattle minions that would work nicely with Khadgar? I forgot that was one of our routes here. Death Rattle with Khadgar. Rumble Tusk Shaker. Weaponized Pinata is not a Khadgar card, but it is kind of cool with Conjurers. No. No, not Recurring Villain. I mean, Hogsteed's okay. Safeguard, I mean, it is a mech. It is a summon. It is kind of a mid-game threat.
Aha!
Not really threat so much, I guess, but I don't know for sure that it's good. I'd really just rather have another 4-drop or card draw, I think. Like, can we just run like an Acolyte of Pain? Like, you know? Is there any other card draw card that just fits us really nicely? I feel like a Luna is good. And I feel like I don't hate like Scalper, honestly. Kind of weird to say. I don't hate Scalper. I feel like there's gotta be a better choice here. Maybe, honestly, Witchwood Piper is it.
Some room by the hearth, won't
I don't know. It always gets us the Fire Eater or an Aragal. Like we have some really important cards in the early game. Early curve cards. It could really help us find Khadgar too. It's a 4-drop that doesn't cost us cards in hand. I think it's actually kind of okay. I sort of think that's okay. All right, I'm overbuilding this deck. This is taking 45 minutes. I don't know that this makes a lot of sense. It's sort of like a Spiteful Summoner Mage, right? Summoner Mage. It's a hand Spiteful Summoner Mage with Khadgar. So Khadgar Summoner Mage. That's the hard part, right? It's how on earth you land in a spot where that's working, you know? Where you can get a Mecha'thun out that's safe and you have time to do that. That's going to be your challenge there, I think.
I've done it.
What is your
3K
challenge?
bits for
Whoa!
3K viewers.
Sasuke, dude, holy crap, holy man, that's a big time bit bomb. 3K bits out of nowhere, taking the top spot, dude. Way to go, man.
I'm so excited for this new expansion.
Oh, Scheme sets its attack 0, not kills it. Oh, I'm thinking of the other one. I'm thinking of Forbidden Words. Oh, okay, well then, yeah, that's a possibility. It's 0 mana too, right? Hold up, I gotta review Lazul's Scheme. I haven't thought of this card for a while. Lazul Scheme. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, you could do that. Oh, it's only enemy minions. It won't work. It's only enemy minions. Lazul Scheme does not work on friendly minions. So, I don't know. You'd have to do something there to make it work. I don't know. Would not work traditionally. I missed a sub. Did I really? Oh, I did. Blue says, knock, knock. Who's there? My leg, who? My legendary badge coming through. Oh my God. I'm sorry I missed that, Blue man. Thank you for the 12 months. That's amazing. Congrats on the legendary badge, indeed. I like your knock knock joke there. What do you think of a car and Rafan? That's fine. Yeah, I could do some cool things, perhaps. It's worth playing this to lose some health, right? Just get a minion on board here on curve. Very awkward hand. Very purple hand. Look at this beautiful purple hand. That's great. Donzel with 15 months, man. Welcome back. So many subs today, guys. We're at 1,062. It might indeed actually be possible to go ahead and get ourselves up to that 1,100 mark, man. That would be pretty sweet, I gotta say. 1,100 subs would be nuts. Getting close to the record again, too, at 1,260. Like, it's on the way. I don't think we're gonna get there this time, to be honest. A lot of gifted subs last time got us there. Kind of carried. Tracking seems like a good way to weed through bombs. It could be, yeah. Could help. If Bomb Warrior becomes super prevalent, I think we will see some of those methods, right, to help fight your way through all the bomb shenanigans. I would expect to see that for sure. I don't know what kind of mech or death rattle synergies exist here, so I think pushing through these is important. You know, pretty limited pool on the secrets now for hunters, so it shouldn't be that hard playing around hunter secrets anymore, I feel like. Just not a lot of craziness happening with hunter secrets anymore. Mecharoo plus Spring Paw. Interesting, okay. Spring Paw doesn't really seem to be doing a lot here. He's just giving me a good trade, I guess. Pyro Ping here feels pretty good too. Try that. I think we can just clear the board and go for some crazy shenanigans, right? Alright. Alright. So, I guess I'm assuming misdirection. I don't really know. Explosive Trap is certainly a possibility as well with all these bombs. Like, he's trying to do bomb damage. I don't really honestly see a great trap play. You know, there's no just like good default trap anymore because we know it's not freezing trap. So I guess it's probably explosive trap. It's always Wandering Monster otherwise, right? But it's not Wandering Monster anymore. Rafam can turn the bombs into legendaries. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of ways. Elysiana can destroy bombs. Rafam can destroy bombs. Tracking. There's other standard ways to do it too. It's pretty cool that there's so many ways to kind of counter that, which is nice. Bombs and Khadgar kind of stuff. Your enemy is Whizbang? Oh, is this a Whizbang deck?
Boys,
Okay. That's
make
good to
some
know.
room by the hearth, won't
He is
ya?
Wiz
I'm
Thor.
sorry,
So
but there are how many
it makes
viewers?
sense. Spockmania, dude, we're over 3,000. It's not all us, man. It's, as I mentioned in the stream title, thanks Hearthstone for the views. We're being featured on Hearthstone, so it's contributing quite a bit of extra viewership, no doubt. Like a lot of extra, like thousands extra. There's no question. No question, thousands of the views are from Hearthstone. So I don't really know what our kind of true count might be. It's hard to guess exactly, but definitely a little higher than normal here. Okay, I think we can do this finally. In fact, do I want to play these maybe? No, that's okay. I'd rather Witchwood Piper, I think, get a Khadgar. Oh, so it's definitely Rat Trap. Okay, cool. Oh, not Khadgar. Daring Fire Eater. Whoops. Still fine. Still fine. Where can I see your decks? You're not allowed to see my deck. I'm not going to show you my deck. I'm not sending you a deck pick. Use ! deck list in chat and you'll find it. Any board secrets? I haven't seen so, man. I haven't seen any. Waving says got sick of the math. Nice, dude. Back to Hearthstone. Wonderful news. Wonderful news. Well, let's see how this works. I haven't tried this yet. I'm curious what it looks like and how it works. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I like that. That's a good first power of creation. I feel like that's absolutely worth all of 8 mana. Right? Like, that's a good 8 mana play, right? Right, chat? Right? Imagine if we had Khadgar on board for that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, that's pretty good for him, though. Actually, really good for him. Tracking last is a little weird, but probably not a big deal. Alright. Is he gonna leave me this Divine Shield up? No. Good smart play from him. We do have the Daring Fighter ping. So, ooh, Khadgar's in the house! Yes! So we're gonna heal him a little bit here, unfortunately, but that's okay, because I want to get this value ping out here, right? Like, I want to see what this does. Draw what we draw. It's a pretty good draw. Okay. Spell damage here is scary. I don't know. He didn't use it last time, though. How scary is it? I guess we'll find out right now. Khadgar into power creation for a reload, though, guys. This is pretty sick. That's pretty sick, man. Oh, that's good. That's a good play. Okay. It's gonna be able to kill the mountain giant. It's pretty nice. I think I just go face and, like, trade... Or no, maybe just trade in now. Yeah, I think I just trade in, right, and we do the Khadgar reload. Yeah, let's just trade in and Khadgar reload. That's totally fine. Going 6 to face. We could actually play for a Jan'alai lethal out potentially. You know, ping has a lot of value too. But I just honestly want to see this in action. Like, I think this has the potential to be an insane play. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. I'll take 4 spell damage. I don't know how I'm gonna use it, but sure. That is so sick, dude. What a board. Oh my god. That is so sick. Even the bad minions end up being an incredible board. I don't have any spells, so the spell damage is not particularly relevant, but my god. This is crazy. I like that play, man. Oh, did I actually miss lethal? Wait, I missed lethal. Oh god, I missed lethal. We had the Jan'alai. I totally missed lethal. We actually had a Jan'alai double summon for 16. Oh man. I missed lethal, guys. For the fun, but I don't even mind. We can still do this is what's crazy. Well, no we can't. It's dead. It's dead. What is this? 12 and he's at 17. So we just ping Jan'alai, right? Like, we'll take a roll here. We'll take a roll. Double Ragnaros is also a sick play. I should have done that. Sometimes I worry about Regis. Why would you worry about me? I'm like the happiest dude in the world. Happy. I got lethal. Look. It's lethal. It's lethal via memory. Lethal via memory. Jacob says Khadgar. Oh, thanks for pulling the list, man. That's nice. That was really, really cool, guys. I like this deck a lot. When you see the opponent's spell damage and raise your own. Yes, exactly. Precisely. Precisely. Man, that was really, really fun. I don't know if this is always going to be able to keep up like that. If so, this seems like it could be great, right? I think we kind of got lucky, like, sort of swinging the board early really well with nice minions. But, well, not a good hand. Not a good hand. I mean, we had, like, double Twilight Drake. Like, we got a pretty good opener, I think. But, man. Khadgar is sick entry music. Nobody can deny that. Yeah, Khadgar is awesome, man. Khadgar is sick. He seemed pretty good, too. Okay, early minion, all right. Probably a Secret Paladin here, right? I mean, hopefully we can just outlive that, outlast that. Faceless Rager at the moment's not looking too exciting. I mean, honestly, though, a 3-mana 5/4 is like a legit play, right? So even if just the Pyromaniac were to live, I think it'd kind of be worth it. I'm not sure it's totally worth it, but it's not the end of the world. I'm sad that I missed that game. I really want to try this deck with Giggling Inventor. Oh, I think Giggling might be too... Well, I don't know. It's really only good with Khadgar, right? Like, I think your play should still be good otherwise. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not the end of the world. It is defensive, I guess. But having fun crushing ladder with Whizbang. Really? Whizbang is good enough, huh? That's crazy. Can't wait for all your new deck experiments. They're my favorite videos to watch. Yeah, well, I mean, you're kind of seeing them right now, right? Like, this is a deck experiment right now. You're witnessing it live. Live. All right, let's take this roll to get the Mountain Giant going soon. Fire Eater also actually pretty good. Twilight Drake good. Ziliax good. Okay. Let's probably... This is going to die somehow, right? I don't care. Whatever. It's fine. The goal is to get a full hand for this guy, right? So we play this on 4. I guess the big challenge is like, this isn't really going to give us a defensive sort of line. Like, we're going to have an 8-8. Can we win that race, though, if we just, like, start going face, you know? Because it's going to be running into, like, noble sacrifices and all this garbage stuff. It's, like, not really going to do anything. I feel like I'm almost better off just playing, like, Daring Fire Eater or Ping or something. I'm playing more towards, like, a Ziliax line. I mean, I guess with the Faceless Rager, it's pretty baller because you got a 5-8 and an 8-8, but we don't have, like, the Sunfury Protector Force, you know? We did build a deck like that somewhere. I forget what it is, but we don't have it in this deck. Well, I guess I'm not going to do the Ping play, so maybe Mountain Giant is the move. Still worried about getting kind of smorked down, but... God, if this is Repentance, I'm going to lose my mind. Call me repentance. I don't know. Send us a deck pick already. All right. Fine. What are you recommending for the first deck? I don't know. Bomb Warrior seems like a pretty cool thing people like so far. It's working really well. So I would say Bomb Warrior is a really good try. Go for Bomb Warrior. See how that goes for you. No, I wouldn't commit to anything crazy right now. Wouldn't commit to anything crazy, right? Wouldn't commit to anything crazy, but... Well, I got a Ziliax, I guess, right? To test these secrets and probably pop into the Secret Keeper, because we're getting low already, man. Use the weapon. I guess that probably indicates he has another weapon incoming, right? Hopefully this Ziliax, allows this thing to take a good trade, right? Oh, no heal off that sucks. No heal. We're gonna get a redemption, but that's not so bad. Other than the ping, maybe. Okay. Auto defense denied. Our Ziliax hardcore. Turn 6. I mean, I can Daring Fire Eater and Pyromaniac, but oh, that's good news. Now he's got a dilemma. I mean, no, not really, though. You can trade here and here and still get a good move with the Ziliax. Question is, do you kill the 8-2 or do you leave it up, right? What do you do here? What do you value most? I'm going to need some taunts or healing or something. I don't really have healing in the deck, so other than just that right there was our max healing output. More secrets. Great news. God, he's out of cards, but it's going to be too late. I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to have time. This draws me a Daring Fighter again, which doesn't do much right now. Yeah, I'm just not going to have time. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's fine. Repentance, or I mean redemption, or... I mean, this is almost certainly Noble Sacks. This is actually going to contribute damage to my face, potentially. It's going to get a ping out of it. Oh, that was actually the perfect roll. Okay. That was the only good roll there. That's probably Never Surrender, that last secret that we're not activating much, right? Because we just don't have a way to. We don't have spells. So I need this ahead of Taunt. I need this ahead of Taunt, and I need to trade through the board best I can. Oh my god, this is so close, guys. So close. He's got to kill the 3-1, I think, right? He just has to. Don't be Bellringer Sentry. Oh, come on! We're basically dead. Not technically dead, but basically... No, are we dead? Oh, we are dead. Oh, crap. He actually top-decked people. Cool. Cool. I thought we had one left for some reason. Thought he'd already attacked. Cool. Man, he just barely stabilized there. I needed a miracle, but we had a chance. We had a couple outs. I still don't know if the Mountain Giant was the right play. It did end up getting a lot of trades, and the health total mattered, but I wonder if a Twilight Drake would have just been better. I feel like maybe a Twilight Drake could have just been better. Like, it could have done the same amount of trading. It would have had a little bit of extra health. Like, we didn't really need the 8 attack. Do you think Argal is necessary in this deck? Not necessarily. We don't really know yet. I don't know yet. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
You asked for it.
It's possible. It helps you fill your hand, which is nice. We need a full hand in this deck to succeed a lot, I think. Paladin is still aggressive. Great. Yeah, I don't know, though. That was... He barely got there. If he hadn't had exactly the auto defense matrix on my Ziliax, I think we probably would have won. We would have healed an extra 3. Would have been really nice. But instead, we kind of got stuck without that healing. It was tough. How you doing on this mage? We've won a game, and we've lost a game. So, I don't know yet. I think we've only played 2. Is that right? Only 2? I feel like that's right. Twilight Drakes are nice. I like that. Doubling Imp is fine. Don't care about that. Witchwood Piper. We don't need that yet. Let's see what this gets me, and then we'll probably just play this. Oh, that's good. Okay. I like that. Twilight Drake on 4 feels good. Witchwood will draw me the Aragal or a Loot Hoarder, both of which are fine. Wonder if we might need a Sunfury Protector in this deck, actually, guys. It's kind of weird. I didn't expect we would, but the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of thinking that's a cool idea. Think about a Faceless and Ping here. Let's see what the ping enables, right? And then we'll go from there. Aragal. Interesting. This does kind of force him to do some awkward stuff, but I don't think it's time yet. I think just getting a good 5-4 out right now is quite valuable. A lot of stats to trade into the next thing he plays. It's pretty nice. I like that turn. I mean, this is, I mean, a 5-4 for 3 mana is really good, right? Like, it's really, really good. I'm not good at these wide boards, though. Tell you what, this is not what my deck is strong at. Well, he made it a little less wide. That helps me a tad, I would argue. A tad. Oh, he's gonna trade through. That helps me a lot, actually. Cool. Yeah, that's good news, I think. Let's make the same mistake we made last time with the Mountain Giant. he is seeming to show sort of a desire to trade, which is interesting. I don't know if that's right for him, but he's doing it, so. Khadgar swing turns are coming, hopefully. Inferno is gonna probably make him trade again, right? Yeah, he's trading through. I love it, man. He must have a jumbo imp coming though. Like he's really happy to trade. There's got to be a jumbo imp, right? Like that's the only explanation for all this. There it is. Yeah. Oh no! No! Oh God! No! 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 Oh God, double jumbo imp. Oh jeez, that's not good. That's not good. Oh no. Oh, I thought we could handle 1, but 2 is outrageously good. Man. Man, this actually looks exactly like the list we built, by the way, guys. I don't know if Portal Keeper was in mine, actually, now that I say that. I built another list that you guys haven't seen that's coming in a video that had Portal Keeper, but I don't think it was this one. I'm just gonna die. I mean, I'm super dead. I can try to live with Daring Fight or Ping, but it's like, is that really the best play? I guess I kind of have to. I don't know. Am I still dead? Not quite, but pretty much. Those jumbo imps, dude. What an opening hand. Corridor Emperor. Yeah, I got jumboed. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's crazy, dude. Crazy plays, man. Ugh. Ugh. How do I get there now? I don't see how. There's no way. My dad, that's lethal, right? Yeah, it's lethal. Unbelievable, dude. What a game he had. I feel like our opponents are hitting the nuts today, man. I feel like they're hitting the absolute nuts a couple times. That Leroy game earlier with the Rogue, that guy hit the absolute nuts. This guy hit the absolute nuts. God. Crazy. I love it though. I love it. Have you tried Secret Spell Hunter? No. You're 10-0 with my Secret Spell Hunter list? We may play that next then, man. That sounds crazy. How did you get to 10-0? Yeah, I'll play that next, man. I don't have a pick for the next deck, so sure, we'll play the Varisa deck next, man. We still got a few games to go with this one. Like, I'm definitely not done playing through this one yet, but that's crazy, dude. I love it. I love it. Started at rank 8, rank 5. Yeah, man. Nuts. Everybody has the nuts when they play against me. I know that feeling, dude. Man, I've never identified more with a person than you right now. We are the same person right now. I totally feel it. Totally feel it. Boop, 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 boop. I'm excited to see that unpacked Varisa, but I'm stuck at work. Yeah, we'll try it, dude. We'll try it. I'm very intrigued. I just can't imagine you're 10-0. That's insane. I love it, man. I hope I hit a good deck for once. I'd love to make like an actual meta deck on launch. That hasn't really happened before. I've made some pretty solid decks that were like close to real decks, you know, but I never hit like the nuts meta deck before on launch. We've had some good ones that are, you know, 3, 4, 5 cards off. Some competitive decks, but never that home run. Oh boy, this is a start. This man has cards, and he's played them at a rapid rate. he has played his cards at a distinctly quick rate. I desperately need some sort of miracle play that doesn't currently exist. I think I'm going away. Decided not to ping here, guys. It's a brave move. Maybe somebody even describe it as a bad move. But my thought was, like, he wants to go face. Ping might be there next turn on curves. This gives me a little bit more leeway to kind of, like, take some damage out of play and stuff. And indeed, it seems it might just work. We gotta hit this right to deny damage. We gotta play the loot hoarder. But again, we're kind of getting smorked. This deck can't handle the smork very well at the moment. We have a lot of early plays. They're just not super competitive early plays, right? Not super competitive early plays. I'd love to hit a Whelp Conjurer's Calling, by the way. That's sort of the nuts turn we haven't seen yet. Going face again. No respect. Is he going to trade? He's got to kill the 3-1. You got to kill the 3-1 here. I mean, you have to. Apparently you don't have to. No respect, man. Nothing. Jeez, dude. I am getting absolutely demolished. Zero respect in the house right now. Wow, that's a good roll on the 2-drop too. Zero respect right now in my own house. Zero respect. Fire Eater's actually pretty baller. I don't really have to do this necessarily. I could go for Messenger Raven again. Is there any mage minion that like really makes me happy here? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna do this. Is there any way for me to stabilize, guys? I have only Ziliax for healing, and I don't have him in hand. I can like Messenger Raven into Conjurer's Calling, maybe like try to hit like a pair of taunts or something, a couple taunts. I don't know how many taunts are left. He's trading in the 2-1 instead of the 1-1? Why would you do that? That's weird. He only needs 5 damage, so Bloodlust is lethal. Okay. Well, that's just a jinx right there. I mean, come on. That's just the jinx right there. Loving the new meta, Zulak, Bomb Warrior, and Thief Rogue. Yeah, who knows what it's going to look like in a week, but it early is a lot of fun. So this deck right now is just, we can't beat aggro at all. Like, I think we're too mid-rangey for aggro, and maybe not... I don't know. I just can't see... I think a Sun Fury Protector would honestly make this deck feel a lot better. Like, maybe instead of Arigal, toss in a Sun Fury Protector. I mean, we know we made some consciously sort of greedy decisions with this deck. We sort of knew we were making decisions that were greedy when we added, like, Conjurer's Callings and Power of Creation. But, like, maybe cutting a couple Power of Creations and running, like, and cutting an Arigal and running, like, some Sun Fury Protectors and stuff. Just to give your high health minions a little bit more impact on the board so that you're forcing your opponent to play through them instead of them just sitting there. Like, they'd be wasted if you're trying to play a control deck and you want to, like, smork them down, right? But against aggro, you kind of have to have it, maybe, because this deck's not really an aggro deck. It's a mid-range deck. Is this a good mage deck? Not so far, man, no. Absolutely not yet. Not yet at all. Alright. Oh, that's sad. Not yet in the slightest, but I think it might be a few cards away from being decent. I do have Portal Keeper in my zoo. Okay, cool, John and me. So I did build that list. Okay. Got it. I mean, that may not have been the exact list I was playing that he played, but it was similar for sure. Time to magnetize Missile Launcher onto Scrap Hound. Love it, dude. Combos, man. Combos! It's like a bad Baron Geddon with a Jaina equipped, right? It's the same sort of thing. But, is this Control Mage or Clone Mage? I don't think I'd call it either. I'd call it Summoner Mage. It's not really a control deck at heart. It's really more like a Summoner deck. I don't even... What does Clone Mage even mean? I mean, it has some cloning elements, I guess, but I wouldn't call it that. I'd call it Summoner Mage. I mean... Khadgar is kind of cloning stuff, but I would say he's summoning stuff, personally. Because that's what it's all about, the word summon. So maybe just a dialectual sort of change, but... Redemption doesn't work double on this, so... There would only be one redemption here, which is nice. Which I think we just kill her, right? Noble Sack might interrupt that, but we try to kill her, I should say. Okay. Okay, there's 2 of them, I get it. Would we have been better off to do that the other way around? Attack first? No, because then there would have been an extra redemption one, right? So, no. Plus, we didn't really know anyway. Again, another game where I feel like Mountain Giant's just not going to matter. It's just going to be too slow. Blessing of Wisdom on the Rissa. Okay, cool. We're going to just ping that, right? I don't know. I'm happy to ping Raven. That's fine. Whoa, that's a big old thing. I like the pirate package in here. I think that's kind of a cool idea. Ping not really being that important. I actually think Mountain Giant again we have time for. Let's do it, man. I don't know. I think it's important to trade into the 5/3 here. It's on curve, so we can ping next turn with Twilight Drake as needed. Could also guarantee a draw of a Daring Fire Eater, but I cannot play it right now, so that's a bit of a pain. God dang it, this is fast. Oh my god, it's fast. Alright, we're gonna hit the Daring Fire Eater here, guys. Doesn't even really matter that much now. Does this ever do anything? I mean, it doesn't really give me a winning sort of play. I trade and then I do it. I have 16 on board. It's cool, but it's not like... It's not... Wait, are the taunts 12 mana? Are the priest taunts 12 mana? They are, right? What is Grave Horror? That's just 12 mana card, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now we have a play. This is a play. This is a play, boys. Let's see what we roll, and that'll dictate my play. Well, that's not very likely, but sucks. None of these matter. I don't know. I'm really depressed now. I'm really depressed now. Oh, I can't believe it. He's gonna Leroy me or some garbage. Oh, I'm so just heartbroken by that, guys. Hey, look, another one. What do you know? Okay, so we actually can do this now, but we don't really need it because we're gonna ping here anyway. So I'm gonna ping here, I'm gonna trade. So I should probably just play another Mountain Giant to give me a win condition next turn, right? Does that actually give me the win? I have... No, it doesn't. I only have 24. It doesn't even set me up for the win. I mean, I can try it again, right? We can try it again. It doesn't make our play bad, so let's try it again. We just need like 178. Like, oh, finally, praise God. He's like, oh, now I see it. I guess I could do this too. Oh, yes! Yes! Yes, sir! Nice. We did it, team. We did it. We did it. Twin spell for the win. Oh, I could have done it the same turn too, huh? Well, I actually made the right decision, weirdly, but I should have. I forgot it was a twin spell. I totally forgot it was a twin spell. Yeah, we probably should have just done it again. It didn't feel as good because the minions weren't damaged, but yeah, you guys are right. Yeah, why don't we just do it at the same time? Like, we had 6 mana, right? We should have. We should have just played it again. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't play it again. I think we should have just played it again. I don't know what our win rate is with this deck because my Hearthstone deck tracker... Does anybody know how to load up your stats panel in deck tracker and not freeze it out? Because I have it loading up all of my matches all time. Like, it's loading up every game I've ever played into the stats, and it's really screwing it up. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix it. It's freezing every time I do it, because it's loading up every game in history that I've ever played. It's loading up like 10,000 games in the stats. Oh, it worked! Oh, okay, cool. It's not frozen anymore. Sick. So we're 2-3 with this deck, and I've honestly played it like a moron. So that's a good sign. It's a good sign. We missed lethal. I think I made a bad play that game. We should have twin spelled it. So that's actually a pretty good sign. Faceless Rager is a sleeper card, which is eventually going to wreck everyone. I like it, yeah. I gave it 4 stars. I think it's cool. I don't know if it's that sleeper. I think a lot of people have kind of thought they liked it. But I do agree with you. I agree with your sentiments, that it's pretty powerful. Okay. Twilight Drake into Rager actually looking pretty good here in this game. I think we're even on board at least, which is nice for now. That's a good sign. You need to open the directory and delete some stuff from there. There's a quick 1-minute video. Okay, cool. That's good to know for the future. It did load up, actually, finally, so... I was able to select active deck only, and now we're not filtering through everything ever. Today, so far, by the way, our decks overall are 56% overall, and the Mage has unfortunately contributed most of our losses. So, could be better, but not bad, not bad. Yeah, Rager Ping here is actually a pretty sick-looking line. It's gonna be... Oh, never mind, it's gonna die. Take that back. Actually, a 5/6 would still be really good if it doesn't get attacked here. Might have a rush minion for it to kill it, though. Nope. Oh, nice! You know, it's going to be interesting if Rager does become sort of a prominent meta play. Oh, I got to do this instead. I take it back. This is just way better, right? Yeah, it's just way better. If it does become sort of a prominent meta play, like preemptively trading even when you don't kill stuff is going to be relevant, like keeping health totals in check, right?
Welcome.
Q-Mail, 16 months, man. Welcome back. We're at 1,064 on the sub count, guys. We're actually... only 36 subs away now from the next sub goal giveaway. Only 30 away, man. It's kind of crazy. 36 away. I don't think we'll hit it today, but we could hit it this week for sure. And thanks everybody for all the follows today. We've had, in 3.5 hours, I would expect to have about 35 followers. But today so far, we have had instead 98. So we're getting like triple the follower count I would expect, guys. That's
New
amazing.
cheer badge, baby. Gonna
That's
slam some warrior
amazing.
when I get off work tonight. Love ya, man.
This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. That's one of the coolest plays. That was a 6-mana board right here, guys. Kind of. This is totally ridiculous, man. Delarock, man, 230 bits. New cheer badge. Grats, dude. Yeah, Warrior seems good, man. Seems good so far. A lot of people are playing it successfully. Seems like a couple different ways to do it. Who knows what the final build's going to look like, but... man, this is a sick play, guys. I love this play. Look at that play, man! Value trade down to 1 health, and then get 2 of them back, basically, from Conjurer's Calling. Like, that is legit really good. Like, that's a sick play. He has to have Brawl here, basically, or he's done. Like, not done, but you get it. Like, he's got to have a Brawl. And now I'm going to follow up with an Astromancer. Like, that's sick. I'm going to save the Mechanical Whelp Conjurer's Calling for later. I actually didn't expect Conjurer's Calling to make so much sense with Mountain Giant. That wasn't really my plan, but it's worked out really well. This guy getting some hate, man. Jeez. What's that all about? He didn't have a board clear. Does that mean I do this again? Does that mean I go again, guys? Can I really do it again? I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I might as well, right? Let's go again. I love it, man. I love it. I love it, dude. This is insane. Twin Spell is so good, right? He might have hit a top deck removal here, so who knows if this is gonna work, but... The new handlock is here, I think. I'm starting to figure this deck out, guys. This is ridiculous, man. The Mountain Giant is giving us the defensive plays we need to make this work. This is really cool. Really, really cool. Vendetta's so good, I know, yeah. Aeon, dude, yes, we are on Hearthstone, man. We're getting a huge viewer boost. We're all like getting boosted. It's kind of insane, a little bit unfair, but I can't really stop it. You know, it's I'm not complaining. It's awesome. Like I love the exposure, obviously, but yeah, we're getting a nice little bump from Hearthstone being featured in like their main expansion article today, alongside Crip as well, getting featured, which is pretty cool. Yeah, man, it's nuts. It's nuts. I don't know what our viewer count would be without that. It would be way lower, I know. Why unfair? Well, I mean, not really unfair, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Flux is a fan of the stream, so it makes sense. Unfair is probably not the right word, but maybe unnatural. I don't know. It's not normal, I'll say that. Not normal. Last time we were talking about Toast and Crip, are Tice and Trump as cool as they seem? I haven't met Tice, I have no idea, but Trump was very cool. I like Trump a lot. Trump was very friendly and easy to talk to. He gave me like a hug, like, you know, like the exact kind of person you'd want him to be. He was awesome. Talked a lot about just games in general in his life, and very, very cool. Is Aragel necessary? No, I don't think so, man. No, I'm not even sure I'd say Aragel is good. We haven't really seen an Aragel play yet that made a lot of sense. It's probably okay, but I think a Sun Fury Protector might just be a better play, honestly. I don't know. Why this many viewers? Check the stream title. The stream title will lead you to your answer. Trump seems very nice from his streams. Yeah, he was awesome, man. He was awesome. Absolutely wonderful. That is one bonus of Aragel. It makes people freak out. I do not want to deal with it. That's the biggest upside I've seen so far, is that people do not want to deal with it. That's worth at least a little something, I think. They're scared to death of it. Got some combos here. Khadgar in the artwork of both. Pretty cool. I guess that's supposed to be Khadgar, right? It kind of doesn't look like him, but he's wearing like the same sort of tunic. It's like a different tunic, but it's very similar with a belt at the top. Why is there a belt at the top of Khadgar's tunic, by the way? It basically looks like he's wearing a skirt for shoulders. I just absolutely do not understand that. Is this an instance where I might want to Conjurer's Calling my opponent's minion? Is it worth it to protect? No, I don't think it can be, right? It's not worth a 4-8 to give him 2/2/2s, I don't think, right? Why is he wearing a belt at his neck? It doesn't make any sense. It looks like he's wearing a skirt with a belt where it would normally be if it were a skirt, but on his shoulders. It's so interesting, so unusual. Shaman Mystical says, brother, my Murloc Shaman listen wild OP, great class identity. High five, dude, I'm glad. Andrew, thanks, man. Thanks much for the love. Let's all be happy for our boy Regis. It's expansion day. Of course, he's going to get a bit of a bump. Well, again, I don't know if it's just me getting the bump. I think, Hearthstone is a very, very substantial part of the bump. I don't need a Faceless Ranger. Let's just wait. It's a 5/8. It's not that big of a deal. I don't want to lose my cards in hand for Astromancer, right? It's fashion. It's not meant to be understood. It's meant to be fabulous. Well, you know how he is. He's a poop wizard, so you get it. Makes sense. Astromancer here is fine. No Khadgar, but we've got the power creation for Khadgar, right? We'll be all right. Not our best play here. This is pretty sick with Conjurer's Calling, I guess, but not the best play on its own. The question is, can we outvalue this like straight-on control deck? I think so without Jaina, right? If there's no Jaina, I feel like we'll be able to generate enough threats to win this game. We could even save Khadgar for like a burst off Channel Lion win, too. We don't have a lot of ping damage yet, but I'm sure we could find some. I think we'll be able to generate enough minions here to overwhelm him and outvalue him. Now, one concern might be fatigue damage. Like, if we go too deep into fatigue, we might want to avoid that problem, but ultimately, I think we'll be okay. Oh, if this lives for the trade, if it doesn't get frozen... is he going to freeze it? Even if it gets frozen, I'll probably still do this, honestly. But if it doesn't get frozen, I get the baller trade and Conjurer's Calling, which is really sick. Oh my god, it's not going to get frozen. Cool. He is generating extra value, but not much. Not much. Okay. Let's see what this does. Tyrion? Oh, what? Do I have any rush minions? No, right? I don't have any rush minions. So actually, the Akali is not worth a lot here. Not worth a lot. Okay. A lot of health, though. A lot of health. Malacrast is a ridiculous amount of value, and it looks like this game is going to go towards a value path, right? So let's grab that. I don't know what our opening hand was, but it was insane. Reed is your fourth highest viewer count Hearthstone streamer. That is bonkers, man. Is that real? Is Kibler not on? Like, this can't be right? I'm showing me fifth for English, but still ridiculous anyway, right? Doesn't matter. It's ridiculous. Totally absurd. Totally absurd. So, I don't know. He's just used the board clear. I think it's probably time to just go ahead and Khadgar for a full board, right? Like, let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, sure. Let's get 4 Wind Fury minions, see if we can deal with this. Oh, I love this so much. This is ridiculous. This is so absurd. How is this freaking possible, man? How is this possible? How is this possible, man? How can this be? How can this freaking be? Why is everybody saying Ziliax? I don't know what that means. Ziliax. Why are you guys talking about Ziliax? I don't have a Ziliax. What happened with the Ziliax play? I don't. Oh, we did have a rush minion. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You're right. You're right. But it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Yes! He just has to concede because these are each worth 8 damage. I summoned 32 damage onto the board. That is so crazy. All right, guys, we're gonna play a couple more of this. We're actually winning some games of this deck now, 3 in a row. And we're back. I think this hand is okay. I'll keep this hand. Boop, 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 ba-doo. Yes, guys, again, the viewer count. We're being featured on Hearthstone right now. We're getting a ridiculous amount of extra viewers from it. Do not expect these sort of viewer counts moving forward. We won't have this many viewers all the time. Like, it's just not going to happen, right? We won't be getting this many viewers regularly, right? We're still growing, like, don't get me wrong. It's great. I love it. We're going to have more viewers probably. But it won't be 3,000 viewers every stream, right? Don't get your hopes up. I don't even want that many every stream.
To play Hearthstone again. Laughing face.
Crazy. Pyro, dude, you made it home. How did your pack opening go? Did I miss it while I was in the bathroom? No, I didn't. But thank you for the 100 bits, man. Stacking up there, those bits today. Even though we've had some bombs, you're still catching up somehow. It's crazy. I'm absolutely killing it with the Spirit of the Frog, Doomhammer, Shaman. I'm 7-1 currently with it, and the one loss was super, super close. Nice, man. Unless you make every viewer you get love you. Well, that is a possibility. Maybe even a fairly likely one. I think people love me. I hope you guys love me. Please love me. Please love me. I try so hard. There's so many people who hate me, though. It's life. Cute Twitch viewer says, give me deck code or I'm leaving. Hit exclamation mark deck list, man. It's there. There's a couple easy places to grab it, dude. But if you gotta go, you gotta go, man. I'm glad you're here, though. You properly recognize I am a cute Twitch person, and you're a viewer of the cute Twitch people. So I know why you're here. Cutest Hearthstone streamer. 2019. This is my selfie face. Shouldn't have done that. A lot of chats like having their best day of their life right now. Some people can't handle that. I gotta be careful. Some people can't handle that. That face. Do the selfie face again, please. I can't really even make duck lips very well.
It's time for a little blood.
I don't think that's how they're supposed to look, but close enough. Close enough. That works for us. Faceless Rager ping here seems fine. This guy's got like an even Paladin list almost here. But I mean, obviously odd cards, but Amani Berserker in there, like some of the cold even Paladin staples along with a secret build. I like it. I like it. Thanks for the kind words there, my human son. My human son, I am not a robot. I am a real boy. You don't really know what this dude's deal is here, do we? Oh, okay. Not redemption. It's gotta be never surrender then, maybe? It's probably not gonna be a big issue for us. I mean, well, actually, my hand is kind of all spells right now, unfortunately. Got a big board lead, though. The Faceless Rager feels very good for 3 mana. 5/6 for 3 mana is ridiculous. It's really strong. Subject Knight's not too bad. A lot of secrets, but they just don't go that far, right? Like, they're just not... Like, that's... He thinned out the deck, which is nice. This is gonna make his top decks feel good. This looks a bit like my list. Okay, so we're still pretty confident that's Never Surrender, which means I can go ahead and play a spell after taking that trade, because there's no minions on board. Aragal's fine. Mountain Giant, unfortunately, not playable. But Aragal into Book of Spectres again is going to give me an enormous hand, hopefully. There we go. There we go. There we go. All the Witchwood Pipers in the world. We're going to burn a card. I don't think anything matters much, though. I have an insane Astromancer hand. Obviously, Mountain Giant is ridiculously cheap. Yeah, we're equipped to draw some more things. Daring Fire Eater's on the way big time. It is not even Paladin staples. It is called to arm synergy cards. Well, yeah, basically. Right.
I got 8 legendaries from packs during the
Kind of built the same
event.
list through. It's true.
Got a
I mean,
few from
they are the
decks
same
and
of
crafted
each,
a
but
few I wanted to play. Only missing Oblivitron and both Priest legendaries.
Oh, Ziliax is gone. That sucks. Nice, dude. That's not too much at all. I think you can live without the Priest legendaries, right? Seems fine. I'm better off going with the Mountain Giant here. No, I'd say this is fine. Let's just get a nice little board. Oh, interesting. Jan'alai is a beast, which I don't really want to pull from hand, but to tell you the truth, it's not a big deal if I do. It's okay. It's going to be I don't know if I'm ever going to get the hero power off anyway, so it's kind of just a nice little minion. Oh, nice! Denying the overkill! That saves my Jan'alai! Oh, no, never mind. No. 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 So that is actually eye for an eye, huh? Yeah, let's just go face then. That's fine. Oh, no, it's not. What is it? Why is this showing? Never surrender. It's still never surrender. Deck Tracker doesn't understand that I played a spell when it wouldn't activate. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, actually, the 4/4 here is better. Because, again, we're never going to get the 7 damage pings anyway. Just take the 4/4 stats and just go for lethal this turn, right? He's just dead, I think. I think he's just going to die. Well, that could change things a little, right? I only have 15 if that's Noble Sack. Okay. Well, it's probably still okay. Let's see what that secret is. Noble Sack? No. Okay, cool. GG then. Nice. Nice, guys. This deck has flipped really hard in our favor since we mastered it. This deck is actually kind of good now, I think. This deck is now up to a 62% win rate, and I kind of threw a couple games, I think. Or maybe just really one. But anyway, I kind of like this deck. We're going to try one more with this deck, then move on. But I think it's kind of cool. I just shuffled 15 test Greymanes into my deck. Oh my god, dude. I love it, man. Way to go. Well done indeed. I do feel like the Jan'alai is pretty hard to activate. Like, you kind of have to have the Daring Fire Eaters, which the deck is built to find them because of Witchwood Pipers. Like, it's going to find the Daring Fire Eaters. But Jan'alai still just seems like she's sitting a fair bit. I don't know. Sitting a fair bit. What's this called in your deck archive? It's called Khadgar Summon Mage, I think. Summon Mage. It's definitely in the Hearthstone list there. It's in there somewhere if you look. You gotta sort by updated, you know, and then should be called Khadgar Summoner Mage. There it is. It's kind of near the bottom, right below Bomb Control Warrior if you sort by date. Yeah, I mean, why not? I don't know. We have other on-curve plays, so I don't really need to grab like a tempo minion or anything. Let's grab a Khadgar, man. Hey, Epic Hairdo, how's it going, man? Epic Hairdo? No, this is a legendary hairdo. Legendary hairdo. Gotta get a new hairdo. Why not run Spirit to activate Jan'alai? We talked about it actually a lot when we built this deck, but ultimately decided it didn't necessarily fit the deck super well beyond that, and like I said, we did build it so we can find the Fire Eaters, right? Like, that's why the Witchwood Pipers are there, is to help us push towards the Fire Eaters. Now, again, I don't know if it's consistent enough. It's debatable, but I think a lot of testing will have to happen. But I just don't think the other minions really help us much, right? I don't know if they really do what I want, so I don't think they make a lot of sense on their own. Like, having the spirits, that is. For whatever reason, the copy code function doesn't work for this deck. Yeah, it didn't work. I had to build this deck manually, too. I don't know, something weird's going on with it, I think. It's definitely got some funkiness happening, because I had the same issue when trying to copy it into my thing. So clearly something wonky going on here.
I'm ready.
But I'm not sure what that wonkiness entails or why. Sorry. Like one of these cards or something has got like the wrong code assigned or something, I guess. I'm not sure. ZapG says that should fix it. I don't know. We have not tried Zoo yet. No, we've played 3 decks so far. We've played, okay, wow, a lot of craziness. That was a weird animation. What have we played? We've played, I don't know, I can't figure out what we played. I mean, I don't know. I almost want to wait till I summon Khadgar for this, right? Like, I think I can take a kind of pass turn here. Just do this. And kind of get greedy a little bit, maybe. Like, clearly this is a deck with a lot of value and a lot of removal, so I think we need to maximize our resources. I'm not so much worried about my speed as much as, like, kind of maximizing everything. So, Khadgar into Astromancer on 9 is good, and then Khadgar into Creation on 10. That sort of stuff will probably help us go farther. Now that said, I don't really have a play on 8 is the problem right now. Just ping is not really good. Ziliax is certainly fine with ping though. That'll work. So this gives me the best odds on 9 to make a powerful play. And then again, like I said, on 10, and then Conjurer's Callings can come into play as well. Some cool stuff going on here, guys. These are a lot of minions, honestly. It's kind of neat. There's a special interaction when you play Varisa against Garrosh. Really interesting. What does it say? Climbing fast as a bullet with Silence Priest. That doesn't surprise me too much, honestly. That sounds reasonable. Just given the way that it's a consistent early game deck on a day where a lot of people are testing stuff. Okay, so this is definitely going to eat the Brawl. Does this always... Oh, of course it always summons the same minion. Duh, why am I asking that? That's obvious. It's a copy. Well, no, I don't actually know if that's true. Does it always... Yes, it does. It does. Well, does it with this? Summon a random minion with cost equal to your sign. And then this is like... It's not activating the ability twice. It's summoning a copy of the thing that got summoned, right? Yeah, I think that's... It always summons a... You will pay for Ronan. Oh, her husband. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that makes sense. I like it.
Boys,
Or once husband, I should say.
some room by the hearth.
Slyjax, man! How's it going, dude? So let's see if he has the second removal spell here. Definitely Sunwalkers, like, obviously. He just slammed the Brawl. Does he have a second Brawl or another... No Reckless Flurry, so I mean, he's got to have something. He wants to answer all these. Brawl number 2 is really his only good option. This is ridiculous, guys. What a totally ridiculous scenario we found ourselves in here. Grimfang, I like that twist on it, man. I like that twist. Magni did nothing wrong. It was Garrosh who killed Ronan. Yeah, what does she say against Magni? I don't know. I'm having fun with an aggro pirate quest rogue in Wild. Utilizing Raiding Party for pirates and the new 4-mana 4/2 weapon that has a Shadow Step Death Rattle. Nice, man, yeah. Togwaggle's Pick or whatever. It looked like a cool card to me. I thought it was going to be really fun. Is it worth it to slam the Conjurer's Calling here, guys? Just to get a couple extra minions, man. I'll have an insanely full board. But I don't really have anything else to do, I feel like. So, maybe I should? Like, it's going to fill my board, right? And I don't even know what it's going to fill my board with. But what else am I going to do this turn? I mean, I could wait, I guess, but... I don't know. I kind of just want to see what happens, honestly. I sort of just want to see what happens more than anything. Like, oh, I like those. I like those. Oh, so this time it did not summon the same thing. That's what I was wondering about earlier. I didn't really know how that operation would work. So, oh, that's because there's two. It would have. This was the first one that summoned a copy. This was the second one. So we got 2 minions here. Only the first copy came through. The second copy didn't come through. Okay, that makes sense. That operation is correct. Yeah, all right. He's got to find a Brawl or he's obviously dead. The Wind Fury Arby's have been a pretty insane roll, I think. He has the Brawl? No way. No, okay. So is he dead? I don't know if he's actually dead. It's the better roll for me. Oh, it didn't matter actually, maybe. So 8, 16. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. It's just gonna go and see, just see where the math lands. I don't know. He's conceding. Okay. Guys, I don't know. I feel like this deck's actually legit. We've won like 6 straight games with this deck. I feel like this deck is actually legit. We got off to a bit of a rough start. No, 5 straight. This deck is now 67% win rate. I don't know. I feel like we built a legit deck right here. It seems actually really good. Like, I think there are probably some optimizations for sure, but this deck feels really, really good. And there you go. You can see that win streak coming together there at the end of that video. This deck was going nuts, man. I think it does some really cool stuff. And this is actually the one I'm most excited to go back to and play some more. I got a lot of decks to test, but I want to figure this out. I want to solve this deck because I think it's really cool. Now, that said, if you guys have any comments, fixes, questions on this one, of course, those go in the comments below. But until then, thank you so very much for watching. And until next time, game on.